Hi Virgo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for mid-December. It is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we are going to get into your current energy, the near future, and then what Spirit wants you to focus on. After that, we will look into your person's energy and your energy and see what's going on there. If you are returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I am available for personal readings. That info is in the description box below this video or in my About section of my channel. All right, we're going to do this one more time, and then we'll see what's going on with you guys. So your current energy, we have the Eight of Pentacles, focused a lot on work, putting a lot of effort into some changes that you may be making. Yep, and then the Death card came out, which is perfect. And then the Queen of Cups, a lot of self-love, a lot of focusing on you, which is great. Now, in the near future, we have the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, some new opportunities coming along. You're going to have some choices to make in the near future. And then what Spirit wants you to focus on is the Eight of Wands with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Cups. Okay. Overall energy is the Seven of Swords. Behind that, we've got the Five of Wands. So it seems as though, well, okay, and then I'm going to hold this too, because we don't always work this way, but look at this energy. How incredible. This is like you getting away from any kind of a situation where you felt burned, left out in the cold is what I want to say, even though it's not the Five of Pentacles. It just feels like taking what you can from a situation and realizing the less drama that you allow in your life, the happier you are. And it really did make a huge difference for you. So something that you got some clarity about really changed your world. Now, the Ten of Cups is about truly being happy. This is things that just bring joy into your life. And the Sun is the happiest card in the deck. So it seems like your main focus is going to be on that. And I just don't think you're going to allow anyone who may seem a little bit shady. We don't ever want shady people, but it takes time to develop your intuition. It takes time to really know what the warning signs are. And it also takes time to realize, if you're on your spiritual journey, that sometimes people are just not meant to be in your life, even if they are family, even if they are people that you've known for a really long time. And you may be saying, you know what, I'm going to take this handful of people that I can trust, that have been honest. Swords can be about honesty as well. In this card, typically we say, you know, someone could be a liar, cheater, stealer. But in this case, I think you're taking that as, this is clarity for me. This is mental clarity. And I look back on the things that really did bring me joy, things that weren't full of drama, that I felt like were open and honest, people that were clear with me, where I could not have to doubt what they felt about me. They always felt like family, whether they were or they weren't, the people that really made you happy. So it seems like something has really shifted in that area of your life, and a part of you feels really grateful for it. All right, so in the current energy, the Eight of Pentacles with the Death and the Queen of Cups. A very direct message to me says you've been working really hard at making changes around caring for yourself. Is it about self-love? Yes, but it can also just be about taking care of you, taking the time to do the things that are really important to you, that really bring you joy in your heart. So could that be spending time with people? There's lots of different things. You're going to have to pick and choose what that would be for you, but it feels like you're taking the time. You're really making the shifts. Something big is starting to shift in your being, and I don't think you're going to be the same after this. It's like, it's very fulfilling. I like the energy of it. You've been putting so much work into this now, and I feel like the changes are starting to be really obvious to you and probably the people around you. So we'll clarify that in just a moment. Now, in the near future, with the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles, there's going to be some opportunities that come towards you. And a lot of them probably. So in different areas of your life, could be in a work situation. Now, the Two of Pentacles can say, I feel like I want to say this is like about fun. Have fun with it. Go back and forth choose what's going to work best for you. The options could be not only in work, but also in some really interesting relationships that might come towards you in the near future. So I think you're going to be like, wow, I've got a lot here to juggle on my plate. There's a lot going on. And how do I balance all of this out? So after you've made all of these changes and put such hard work into yourself, it's like all these beautiful things start to show up for you in your life. And you may be pulled in a lot of different directions. Not a bad energy to have. And then what Spirit wants you to focus on, the Eight of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So there could be a lot coming at you all at once. And I think you're going to have to really think through the things that are going to be valuable to you. So the Eight of Cups can be, yes, walking away from something. It doesn't have to be specifically someone. It could just be saying there's going to be so much going on that you're going to have to pick and choose. So anything that doesn't bring you joy, anything that doesn't emotionally fulfill you, should go from your life. It could be something as simple as you used to take a class and you don't enjoy it anymore, so you decide you're just not going to do it anymore. That's what I mean. It's like, it isn't necessarily someone specific, but this is a lot of movement, a lot of quick action. So you're really going to have to think about this when you make a choice and be sure that this is something that's not going to fulfill you anymore before you decide to exit it. So like I said, lots of different choices going back and forth. What do I keep in my world? What do I release? So this energy could start to get really strong around the beginning of the year. All right, so let's clarify some of these cards and see if we've got anybody specific popping up for you. We are going to check into your person's energy specifically, but we'll see if anything pops up. All right. I do feel there's going to be more than one opportunity, like I said, with the Seven of Cups. You may be a little bit confused about which one to take, and that's why you're going back and forth. But something's coming towards you. It's a very grounded offer. I like the way it feels. It feels natural and honest, and just whatever this is very sincere. So pick and choose what that may be for you. It could be a love offer. It could also be an opportunity for work, and just maybe even opportunities for new friends and new things in your life that I think you'll really enjoy. So let's see what's going on with the Eight of Pentacles and the Death card. We've got the Hierophant in reverse. So at times through some of these difficult changes, you may have felt like, really, am I going to be able to get through this? Sometimes we lose faith when things are painful and difficult, especially when we're going through major changes like the Death card represents. We can at times wonder, why am I doing this? What am I here for? What is the purpose of all this? Because sometimes it can hurt so badly, especially when you're learning how to truly love yourself and you're having to release some of those old beliefs that you had. You can lose faith and it can be frustrating. So at times I think you've worked really hard to regain the faith in things being able to shift and change and get better. All right, so the Death card with the Queen of Cups. Then we have the Page of Wands in reverse. At times that could have also pulled at your desire to push forward. At times you could have just lost your enthusiasm about not just life, but just about things that were going on in your world. You may have felt like you needed to cocoon yourself. At times I keep wanting to say like hermit, cocoon, just be by yourself and go through these changes. And we're not always motivated. And I feel like that's what it was. At times you just didn't feel like you wanted to go out and do what you would normally do. Going through the death process is difficult. So it does put you in a position at times where you don't feel like doing the things you used to do. It shifts you, and then the things that you really enjoy, you may not anymore. You want different things in your life, and that's where the Seven of Cups will come in, because lots of new things will probably show up in the near future, and your awareness for you to try out something different that fits more along with the changes that you've made. Okay, so the Seven of Cups with the Ace of Pentacles, and then we have the Page of Swords in reverse. So I'm going to bring up children for just a moment. Some of you may have dealt with a child that had lost motivation, and maybe they didn't have the ability to explain how they were feeling. This is an off the whole rest of the reading type of message, so bear with me for 1 sec. I just feel like they don't know how to speak their truth. So if you're dealing with a child like that, or you know of someone who is, the energy is just coming up really strongly, so I feel like you're connected to them. They just need someone to be there and to understand that there are a lot of different things out there. Maybe they feel a little stuck. Okay, so moving on for you with the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, then we have the Page of Cups in the upright. So there's a lot of very young type of energy, and you could have felt yourself revisiting your youth, and where at times you felt unmotivated or you couldn't speak up and speak your truth. And then the Page of Cups comes in to say that as you come out of that energy, you then feel revitalized. It's like you're looking at life from a different perspective. It's with more love and more joy and a sense of wonder, like a child. And then when you get all these opportunities, it's like, wow, I'm like a kid in a candy store. I got a bunch of different things to choose from. And this is so different than what I had been experiencing prior to this major breakthrough, this major change you had. All right, so then let's look at the Eight of Wands with the Four of Swords. Then we have the Devil. I think this is your passion. I don't think this is anything to be concerned about. Could there be some very aggressive people that are around you that you need to be aware of? Possibly. Maybe a little bit of obsessiveness. And I want to say caution around taking things a little too far. Like, if you're going out and having a good time at the holidays, just be cautious. You know, think things through before you move too quickly and maybe accept offers that are being brought to you. You want to be cautious, is what they're trying to say. Just make sure your red flag meter is up. All right, so the Four of Swords with the Eight of Cups. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Because there's somebody in your, I want to say in your presence, in your space right now, that may not have the best of intentions. Who that may be for you, you're going to know as soon as I say this, it's going to pop into your head. This person's not very stable. And I'll be honest with you, I don't really like their energy. So if they move too quickly, it's saying that this energy is going to come in really quickly. So they want you to be cautious. And I see that you're not going to stick around for this. I don't think that whoever this is brings a lot to the table. So just be aware, because I have a feeling you'll walk away from it quickly. You've been through too much and made too many changes to stay in something like that, or to allow anybody like that in your surroundings. Okay, so I'm going to clear this and we will get into the person that's on your mind. So think about them for just a moment as I clear this, and let's see what pops up on the, I'm going to say on the bottom, but it's actually on the top. So when I put the cards back together, I like to focus on whatever card sits at the top. So this is you. I want to say playful for some reason. Just be playful with the things. Don't take anything too seriously as you make these choices. Kind of feel your way through them over the next month or so, whatever this is that's coming in for you. All right, we're going to change decks and get into your person's energy and your energy. Okay, this is for Virgo. All right, so the person on your mind, their energy is the Chariot in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. Wow, you've got somebody who's tremendously interested, passionate, wants, full of love, really knows who they are and what their love language is. They're all about balance. The Six of Pentacles in reverse is actually the opposite of one giving more. It's actually a balanced type of relationship. Now, the Chariot is the Cancer card. You've got a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sag, Aries, and you've got some Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy there. Now, your energy is the Sun with the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman in reverse, and the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like you're on the same page. Now, the Queen of Cups in reverse. I would just say that somebody might be holding back a little bit emotionally. It could be you, but I feel like you're open to the possibility of this. If this is someone that you are dating, I don't think they're at a distance. I think they have trouble moving forward, which is kind of an oxymoron because they're very passionate about this. They know what they want. They're familiar with how to really love in a relationship, and they know how to give equally. So if they're not moving very quickly and you're unsure of how they feel, this is letting you know that they feel very passionate. They want to be with you. They're very interested in continuing, if you're in a relationship with you. They want to keep things going. I just feel like they don't move really fast. Now, your energy is the Sun with the Wheel of Fortune, Hangman in reverse, Knight of Pentacles. I mean, you really can't get much better than this. This is feeling extremely happy about the things that are happening between the two of you. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, big changes, coming out of a place of being stuck. You're not stuck. And the Knight of Pentacles says that you really want to move forward and you want something that's stable and grounded. You have a lot to offer, is what I'm going to say. I mean, this is definitely your energy with it being Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus there. So Leo energy as well. So it feels like you're ready, open, and willing to be in the relationship as well. So depending on where you are with this, I don't feel this is somebody from the past. So this is going to be someone either you've recently met or someone that you've been with for quite some time and you're just kind of curious about how they feel. All right, let's get the romance angels and see what other info we can get. This is for Virgo. We have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. That's a great message. Separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Maybe you feel as though this person is, because they're not moving very quickly, or maybe they don't show their emotions, that there could be a time apart if you're feeling like they're not showing up. But I want to say, hold on. Don't do anything just yet. It says finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Now, you could be focused primarily on your work situation. If you've got changes going on there, I can see where you want to make sure that's together because your back is to them, meaning they're focused on loving you, but you may want to focus on that. And then we have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, if your person feels like you're disinterested because you're more focused on happiness and the changes that you've made in your work and things like that, maybe that's it. They don't feel like you feel the same way about them. So you could kind of have mixed signals between the two of you, just very unsure. Children, your love life is being affected by children. That could be the case. Doesn't have to be for all of you. All right, so let's get the advice in the situation and see what Spirit wants to tell you about it. This is for Virgo, please. What advice do you have? All right, this feels right. So it's be honest, straightforward, and upfront about what it is that you want and the changes that you want, how you want this to play out. If you're really upfront with somebody, make a choice, because the judgment says you've got to make a judgment call. If there's something that you want in the future with this person and you've had some issues in the past that have hurt you, I don't think there's going to be a problem with you opening up to them. So really, I don't understand why people aren't honest from the beginning. Not saying that you're not, but just saying, why can't we just say what it is that we want? If the other person doesn't want it, rejection sucks. I'm not saying you're going to get rejected, but it's more worth it so that you can feel the person out right away and not waste time. Now, yes, we're going to be in relationships to learn lessons, but I just don't feel like that's what this is about. This just feels like it's something that's going to go in a really great direction. And I think if you're honest and open about what expectations you have, then it's going to be it'll flow much easier. Let's put it that way. Okay, let's see what the Lovers Oracle, what messages they have. This is jumping out to me, so I'm going to look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Absolutely. And then we have, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Remember I said, what was the card? I said there's a possibility that there was something from your past with the Three of Swords that popped up. That this may have brought up something about that for you, but I definitely don't think this person's anything like anyone you've dealt with. And then we have soulmate. Yeah, your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. If you just don't feel like you've connected at that level just yet, I'd say give it a little bit of time, because I feel like this could be a really amazing connection long term. All right. Let's see what the wisdom of the oracle has for you to close this out. This is for Virgo. So we have building blocks. Yeah, see, that's a 10. That's starting from a really stable place and building one step at a time, not rushing too quickly into things. Here and now. Focus on what's going on right now. All these changes with the 32 reducing to a 5. And then we have go the distance. This is something that's going to go far. This may not be for all of you, but I really do feel it's going to for a lot of you. And there's that kind of impatience. Like, where's this going? Round and round. Maybe you felt like you've just been through the ringer so much and you don't want to wait for somebody to make a choice. Like I said, I just think they move a little bit slow. Now, 3s seem to be standing out to me, so I'm going to say you could be born on the 3rd. The 4 is standing out as well. Those numbers are going to be significant. So 2s, 3s, and 4s are going to be important if you're born on that day, or this could be starting to develop even more over the next 3 to 4 weeks, and you're going to start seeing those changes within this person and within the relationship. All right, guys, I hope this helped. Those were your messages. Thank you again so much for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal reading, that info's in the description box below this video or in my about section of my channel. I hope you have an amazing mid-month, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care.